We just opened it's kind of in the process right now, what we're calling like a home maintenance division. So we're going to start offering home maintenance plans for homeowners. So that's our 2021 big push. So
Love that. So what would that look like? Hey, your furnace goes out, or you need dishwasher repair within the first year, second year, or how do you see that?
So we're actually only going to be doing like routine home maintenance. Of course, there's a lot of home inspectors that are like, oh, you can't do repairs. Well, I do agree that it's a huge conflict of interest for a home inspector to go into a home and inspect it and then to offer to do
Mhm.
repairs. Because of that, we're going to steer clear of that. There's a lot of opportunity where somebody could be shady and they could create a leak and then offer to fix it. So we'll be doing things like cleaning dryer vents, cleaning gutters. Over the years, we have so many people ask us if that's something, because we always do a mechanical room tour. It's like one of our
Mhm.
big steps in our home inspection process is we take them down there and we educate them on this is how you change this is how often you should do it. And we just always get people that are like, do you guys do this kind of stuff?
That's what I would ask.
Yeah, exactly. So um, we're going to go into people's homes and offer a routine or like a routine home maintenance plan consultation. And we would go around and look at everything in the house that requires. A lot of people's refrigerators have water filters, but they don't know that.
Yeah.
Or their clothes washer has a filter and they don't know that. So we'll go around the house and look at all those things and basically put together a report, if you will. And we design a plan where we come back quarterly. And on this trip, we're going to winterize your sprinkler system, um, clean your air conditioner, and do these things. And then in 3 months, we're going to come back and do these things, and etc. So
I love this so much. Like, I can't tell you how much opportunity I think is here for this. One, from being an agent, from being a home buyer, homeowner, and then just over the years hearing all this feedback that the market is saying they want this and need this. And no, it's not a conflict of interest for those of you just tensing up and getting scared, thinking like you're gonna no, like it's not. It's just flat out not, because these are
no,
things every homeowner needs.
exactly.
If they're
I'm
even
not anything that you don't know. If I say that in the spring your AC needs to be clean, like who can
duh.
argue?
Yeah, exactly. And millennials now, like, we have to like adapt as an industry. And I get so pumped in it. I'm already like, okay, how can we help you enable this with like subscription payments and kind of have that
Right.
recurring billing through Spectora? Because these are no brainers to me. I don't change my own furnace filter when I should, and it's just like I would pay for this in a heartbeat.
So funny because people are always like, I bet you keep really, good maintenance on your house. And I was like, I've lived in this house for 3 years. I think I've changed my furnace filter one time. So
Yeah. I almost messed up this year, blowing out the sprinkler. It's like there's all these things where I'm like, to me, easily pay whatever the number is, like whether it's 100 a month, 150 a month, or something that smooths it out over time to not
sure.
worry about those 4, 5, 6 events a year. So let's talk more about this. I think you're absolutely onto something. I think this could be huge. And this stops people from having to either Google it every time or go to a home advisor and find kind of someone they don't know or trust.
That was the big thing. So I started talking to people because I've been planning on this for about a year now,
Mhm.
and doing research and kind of putting the system together. But I talked to a lot of people, and there were people that it's so hard to hire a contractor here. I'm sure it is, but it is
It's
absolutely
insane.
ridiculous. They don't return phone calls, they don't show up, or they're just not a trustworthy, professional. So um, I think the last person that I talked to I finally was like, okay, we're doing this. We need to set a date. They were like, well, yeah, it's so annoying. Like I have to find somebody to do my sprinkler system, and then I have to find somebody to do my dryer vent, and that it'd be so nice to have one person. And I was like, yeah, and we know homes so well that that's another thing is some of the contractors that we just as every home inspector listening to this either has dealt with this or they will, but they'll write something up on a home inspection report and that contractor will say that they're wrong and that they're 100% right. It's just a lot of contractors, they like so let's say a contractor that does water heaters. Well, they know how to put part A to part B and et cetera, but they don't think about the big picture. And sometimes they're not aware when you point out a problem. Um, Maybe something like building science related, to where that's where I was just like, with our level of knowledge, we could just provide an amazing service to people and skip a lot of headaches.
Yeah, because don't you think all those tasks we just mentioned, those are things most home inspectors probably know how to do, I would venture to guess, to where it's not like you have to go find maybe a specialized, sprinkler contractor to do one thing. I think like if you talk handyman home inspector, most of those tasks are trainable and
Right.
scalable. That's what's so exciting to me about it because you're not talking about doing HVAC or you're not talking about doing in-depth, water heater installations. You're just talking about the basics that people hate to do and always forget to do.
Hi everyone, this is Louis from Spectora. I'm going to put 3 links down in the description below. The first link is for you if you like Spectora, but maybe you just have a couple questions. You can schedule a 15-minute discovery call with someone from our client success team to make sure that Spectora is a great fit for you. It is, by the way. If you're ready to dive in and start using the app, the second link is for our free trial. With the average cost of a home inspection, that's a couple $1,000s that you'll pocket before you pay us a dime. And the third link is for our Spectora Jumpstart program. If you're a brand new home inspector, you probably need a website, or maybe you have a website that you just kind of threw up real quick and you're not super thrilled with it. In the Jumpstart program, we'll make you a great website based on feedback from you to make sure that it reflects your business, your market, and you. We'll optimize it for search engines, and we'll put an online scheduler on your website too, so you can spend less time on the phone and more time out in the field working. We'll also bundle it with a full year of the Spectora app, and we'll do it at a great price too. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I hope you check out other videos on this channel, and take care.